Life has its way of throwing curveballs at us sometimes. So the 1 minute you are rolling, everything is going smoothly and well, and the next minute you are hit by this setback that's actually attacking your confidence. How's about we talk about how do you gain your confidence back? Hi there, my name is Sophie Sitole, your life coach, relationship coach, and a passionate motivational speaker. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how do you gain your confidence back after a setback. You know, like I've already said, there's times where you feel like everything is going smooth and you've got control over things, you are confident about everything that you're doing, and the next moment you are hit by either a rejection or failure or anything that will attack your confidence, where you feel like you just want to sit back and stop at all and not do anything at all. So I want to say to you that that shouldn't be the case. If you feel like your confidence is normal, if you feel like you don't want to do whatever that you've been doing because of a rejection or a failure or any setback that you had, or maybe a curveball that life has thrown at you. So I'm gonna tell you today a few tips as to how do you gain your confidence back so that you can continue with life and get your goals, so that you can get to your personal development. You know, I love personal development. So the first thing that you do is to make sure that you check what is it that has happened exactly for you to get to where you feel like confidence is normal. What setback did you have? Did you encounter any rejection? What happened exactly? So once you identify that, you go and check what went wrong, what have you learned from it. So the most important thing which you have to start with is to ask, what is this setback teaching me? What is the lesson behind this? So immediately when you find what lesson are you getting from there, take it, roll with it, and definitely you'll see you're gonna gain your confidence back. So once you've taken that lesson out of that, you go and do self-affirmations. You know, I love self-affirmations, right? So they work like a bomb. So what you do is remind yourself like that self-affirmations are like a muscle. You have to train them on a daily basis until you believe everything that you've been saying to you. So you have to say things like you've learned from whatever that has happened and now you are ready to go and do better. Just tell yourself that now you are ready to go and try again, and definitely you are gonna get it right. Remember, it's a muscle, it needs to be trained. So self-affirmation on a daily basis. If you need to stand in front of a mirror, that's what you do until you get your confidence back. While you're at that, you have to continue and make sure that you get around confidence boosters, right? So what you do, you make sure that everyone that is around you or people that you associate with, it has to be people that are willing to help you gain your confidence again. And also it has to be people that are confident so that you can see how they do, learn from them, and make sure that you also get a thing or two from them while they are also helping you on your journey to gaining your confidence again. For now, I'm gonna ask you, let's pause the video, go to the comment field, tell me, are you gonna let a setback hold you back, that you don't do your dreams anymore, that you don't do your goals anymore? But if not, tell me, what is the one thing that you're gonna do to make sure that you gain your confidence again? So please share with me in the comment field. Let's go further with it. So the next thing that you do is that you make sure that you celebrate your wins as you go. So every time when you achieve something small, make sure that you celebrate it, because that also brings your confidence back, and that also makes sure that you see that you are back at it You are achieving your goals and you on your way to personal development. So don't forget to celebrate those wins. Small as they are, make sure that you tap yourself on the shoulder and say, job well done. Even though you haven't achieved your goal as yet, as long as you see that you are moving with it, celebrate your wins. So the next best thing that you can do is to make sure that every time when you have done something that feels like a win, as you celebrate it, remind yourself where you're going. If you have a checklist that you have written down to say these are the things that you want to achieve, make sure that you tick them off as you go, so that you can see that you are on the roll, so that you can see that you are moving forward, and that will also help you to gain your confidence even further. All right, so the last thing that I want to share with you, of which I feel like this is a golden one. So make sure that every time when you have been through a setback, again remind yourself that you have done it before. You can do it again, and definitely it is going to happen. Okay, the last tip that I have, I call it a golden rule because I know that it works for like a bomb. So what you do is that you have to take those bold steps, right? So if you feel like what you want to do is big for you and there's fear that's creeping in, make sure that you go for it. Even though when you want to speak but you feel like your voice is shaky, please go ahead and speak. You remember my story. I was the one who was avoiding the socials all the time. I didn't want to see myself on social media, but look at me now. From the first video that I posted, now I'm confident and able to move on with it. Even when fear was creeping in, even when doubt was creeping in, I made sure that I went forward with it because I knew that's what I wanted. So with you as well, if you feel like you are not confident to speak up, just continue. Even that voice is shaky or anything, just know that tomorrow is gonna be better than yesterday. So the golden rule is make sure that even when fear is there, go on with it. Make sure that you go for your goal, go for your personal development, because definitely every time when you avoid fear or go against it, it will definitely go away because it can see that it doesn't have space in your life. So make sure that even when fear is there, get on with it, because the thing is, every time when you feel like you're not ready, you are never gonna do it. So the best thing is to make sure that you go ahead with it. Whether you are fearful or not, just go on with it. You are definitely going to build your confidence with that. So with that said, I'm just gonna say to you, confidence is something that you build on a daily basis. It's not gonna come all at once, but what you do is make sure that you take every step every day while you celebrating your wins, and definitely you're gonna gain your confidence and go for your personal development. With that said, I just want to say to you, please like, share, and remember to subscribe. Remember, you can shine brighter and out.